James. Hi, my name is James, and this is James Loves Games, and welcome to my second to last Twitch stream. I forgot words for a second there. So yeah, I'm sure if you subscribe to me on YouTube, you've seen my video where I am, deciding to switch back to YouTube and quit Twitch just because, for the reasons I mentioned. So yeah, just this last week, today and Thursday are going to be my last 2 days streaming on Twitch. So I've got some things to wrap up here. And yeah, so I'm going to be playing some Horizon Zero Dawn. By the way, good things come to those who wait. I have been wanting to play this game for quite some time, but being the cheap little man that I am, wanted to wait until there was a sale or it was free or something. And lo and behold, it was free. So thank you, Sony. This video is brought to you by Sony for giving me a free game to play. So yeah, I know next to nothing about this game. I've seen little bits and pieces and some videos and trailers and things, but that's about it. Other than that, I'm going in blind. Paul, oh Lord, he coming. James. That's right, James. In my head, I played it as like Bill Nye the Science Guy. James. Last Olympian 69, I literally just watched his YouTube video and got the notification he's streaming on Twitch. I don't care, I gotta be here for the last one. What's up, Barbas? Happy 420. What's up, Jack Moore? What's up, Ard Vader? Great game. It's going well, Jack Moore. How are you? Let's jump right in. I'm so excited. James Guy, the gaming guy. We can do better than that, Paul. All right. Ooh, we can do Espanol, Latino, Americano. Wow. Look at all these languages. Holy cow. What is this? Never seen that one. All right. Let's go with English. Good old vanilla English. My native tongue. Speech and movie language, English. On. Let's rock and roll, guys. I'm pumped. What's up, Abidale? Hello. Guerrilla. Ooh. Is this God of War? Kratos grew his hair out.
What's that now? Don't like the cold?
I'm an infant, so no.
We have a ritual to perform, you and I.
Ritual? That can't be good. Mike.
Wear this. It belonged to my daughter.
I'm not your daughter? By the way, I was listening to soundtrack
Speak your name, girl.
for this game at work, and I like it. It's good.
Speak it back.
Oh. Sounds like a real baby. Ah, man. You know it's a good game when, you're playing it and you're just like, I want to be here.
If you had one. The whole village would attend, and matriarchs perform the ritual. But we are outcasts.
Ugh.
Even so, we keep the tribe's rituals. Otherwise, we might become like the faithless old ones.
Those old
Turn
ones.
their backs on the goddess.
Well, you gotta have faith.
But their wickedness doomed them. To us, were left the splendors of creation.
It is splendiferous.
Water, earth, and steel.
Ooh. Na 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 na.
It is one thing to hunt a beast, another to hunt a machine. You must be humble and respect
Sorry.
their power.
Jurassic Park moment.
I will teach you this. One day.
I almost broke my glasses doing a ridiculous joke that nobody laughed at. It's a pretty game.
High Matriarch Tirsa. What is she doing here? Does she mean to forbid the ritual?
Is he a member of the Rotary Club? What's the High Matriarch doing here? So not like her.
No, off your knees. It's nearly time. And yes, you may speak to me.
You came to bless the naming.
Have not 6 months gone by since we entrusted her to you?
But we are outcasts.
You by choice, and she, well... I am a High Matriarch, Rost. I bless whom I choose.
Then you honor us.
Yes, now go, and be ready to declare. Go!
I declare bankruptcy!
Oh, Mother, this child needs a name by which to know her. That your love may warm her life as the rising sun warms all the earth. Speak her name!
Aloy!
Jessica! Susan!
And so her name is blessed.
Stop this at once!
Oh,
What have you done?
how dare you scream a name on a mountain?
Bless the naming of a child.
Stubborn woman, you call that curse a child? What did she tell you about his birth, outcast? Answer!
I've done only what you asked.
To raise it, yes. We said nothing of love.
Enough.
And you...
It's cold.
blessing its name like it was one
I
of
know
the
my
law,
duty
one
to
of the
them.
tribe.
And to you.
They don't like my name.
I'm here. And wherever you go, I will follow.
It's a really weird thing to get upset about. Hold on, my camera's a little janky. There we go. Low Zone Horizon. Zero Dawn. Oh wow, we're right in it. Oh, that's smooth. That was smooth. Okay, so I have more questions than answers at this point, but let's see what the chat has to allow. Let's see. Barbers, what you sipping on tonight? Oh, the huge. I've got my bubbly sparkly water. It's cherry flavored. It's cherry flavored. And I downed one of these Korean energy drinks because it's been a long day and I would probably be asleep otherwise. Peppin, yo, James, first time playing HZD. Yes, it is. I'm going in completely blind. I have no idea what's in store, and I'm excited. Heard you're leaving Twitch. I'll just keep watching on YouTube, but I have a different name there. Cool. Just let me know so I know who you are. Let's see. Jack Moore, doing well. FYI, I already have something picked out to send your way. Awesome, Jack. Thank you. I'm excited. I appreciate it. Paul, you should cover her head. Babies are vulnerable to heat loss through them bald heads. No kidding. Like, as somebody who's had little babies, I'm just appalled at the lack of a head covering, among other things like holding them on the edge of a cliff and screaming their name. I don't really approve of that type of behavior with a newborn. Let's see. Good to emote. This game is amazing, Tubles. You'll love it. Paul, Toastmasters, Gus. Pepin, man, this intro hits so good after beating the game. Abidale, they did a good job giving him a kind dad face. He does have a kind dad face. Tubles, this guy looks like you. Yes. Kind of, yeah. I'd say that. Take off my glasses and give myself little divots in the side of my hair. Anyway, enough jibba jabba. That is a lot of difficulty settings. Holy cow. I've never seen so many difficulty settings in a game. We got story, easy, normal, hard, very hard, ultra hard, mega hard, and then we have diamond hard. That's crazy. I'm used to Dark Souls where it's just Dark Souls. Oh, Jack Moore, James, I was curious, that shirt that I sent, was the size all right? Jack, it was perfect. I wear an L. If anybody's gonna send me a t-shirt, I will. I wear a large. Depends on the brand. Sometimes mediums are okay, but large is a good way to go. Let's go with normal. I'm a normal kind of guy. Ah, she's a little girl.
Aloy!
Hiding in the bushes. Ah, blueberry. Blueberry child labor.
Oh, that's a lot of berries.
That was like 4 berries.
You're quite the gatherer, aren't you, little Bast? Now go and see if you can find some more.
I wonder if little bast is short for something.
Well done, that's a good boy. Children, come with me.
I'm a child.
She's an outcast, to be shunned. There.
I'm not liking this ginger hate. Not cool at all.
Come on.
What are they, Amish? I made my own blueberry jam. Ouch. Ouch. To get this sound right, I heard that they actually rolled a 6-year-old girl down a rocky hill. They really went all out. Oh, now it's Minecraft.
Down here! Rost! Rost! He won't hear me. Some kind of cave?
A gift from the past. Oh no. Oh no. Gotta change that Y-axis. And my arm is doing some weird muscle twitch. Ooh, the push-ups are getting to me. I don't know. That's a big rat. What's up, rat?
Ew, rats.
Aw. Ironic coming from the outcast. That's all the other kids think of you.
Looks tight, but I can get through.
Ooh. Crouch. Alright.
This must be a ruin of the metal world. One of the old places.
Metal World. Kids hate it when their dads take them to Metal World for all their sheet metal and roofing needs. Wish I could zoom the camera out a little bit. It's kind of disorienting. Dang. This place must have been here a while since all these stalactites have piled up. And stalagmites. Interesting. Okay, so we gotta jump. Good. Oh wait, there's a door.
Ross said never go in places like this. But I have to find a way out.
Oh, look! It's those devices the ancients talked about. The ones where they could look at memes. Even the much feared and dreaded dank memes. We're not even allowed to talk about those. Ooh. Spooky cave. Just punch those stalagmites. Nothing over here. Hmm? Anything? Just say anything? Oh, more stairs. Getting like a real... Ooh. I was going to say, before I was terrifyingly interrupted, this has like a real The Last of Us kind of vibe. Pep and Primus, damn, this game doesn't look 4 years old. It looks like it just launched. Can't imagine how good part 2 will look. Yeah, no kidding. You're going to end up bigger than Brock Lesnar by the time Elden Ring comes out, James. Well, Light Gamer 94, that's the idea. I figure I'm going to wait for the game anyway. I'm already losing my mind waiting for it. I might as well get some sweet gains, bro. Get all muscly for my time spent. Of course, I might be singing a different tune here in a couple weeks. It's going to be a lot less fun when I'm doing like 50 plus a day. Ooh. Is that Groot?
There's something shiny there.
Ah. Technology. Technology. Hmm? It's like this dead person had this on their... Whoa, my camera's all jacked up. Whoa! Hold up. That was weird. I was just intently staring at the screen. What the heck? I need to check my camera settings. I wonder if I can pause this. Yes, I can. Just 1 second. My camera's decided to be a big weirdo tonight for some reason. What the heck? Lazy. Her device glitched me. Yeah, no kidding. What the heck? I look so disappointed too. I'm just, ugh, God, this is the worst. All right, are you going to behave now? Can I move? All right, should be okay. Oh, Barbers, how's the wifey and kitty doing? Wifey and kitty are great, as is the doggy and the two children, the two kitties with D's. Yeah, everybody's doing very well. Thank you for asking.
Lights. Everywhere.
Wow.
How does he do this?
Anyway, the funny joke that I was going to say was that, yes, you found this on a dead person's head, so I'll put it on my head. It really isn't that funny, so she kind of saved me the embarrassment of saying that joke. Cool. This is Elon Musk's dream, isn't it? Ooh. Oh, cool. That's pretty neat. What's this? Sparklies. Ah, she's gonna be just like even more shunned. She's gonna be uber shunned.
A metal door. Closed. Maybe this device I found can help.
Let's scan the room. Aha.
More lights.
And a rat! Why is the rat all blocky looking? It's the Nintendo 64 rat.
A shape.
There you go.
Connected to the door somehow.
Ha-ha. That rat was straight out of Turok. Turn hololock counterclockwise. Electromagnetic security mechanism with standard holographic UI. Interface unavailable. What's this? A code nexus. Secure encryption port with holographic display. Data shows required settings for nearby hololocks. Ah, I see. It's a puzzle.
It changed color.
Cool. Anything over here? Now that's a computer. I guess the RGB trend just never really went away, did it? Can I mess with this at all? No.
The door changed color too.
Aha! Open the door.
It did it.
That's pretty neat. Wow. She definitely like runs like a little girl. The movement is spot on.
What's that?
What's what?
It's got a device. Like the one I found.
Not that.
I think I want it this way. It's the best I can do. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Show me. Show me again.
I can do. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
This is just like a cuteness overload. Oh my goodness. I already love this character. It certainly helps a lot that I have a 6-year-old daughter. It's exactly the same size as this small child. Yeah. Is this the is this the big wheel from The Price is Right? For the showcase? Showcase showdown? Boop, 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 boop. I think only the Americans would probably get that joke. Any Americans who have been like sick as a child and stayed home from school and watched The Price is Right on TV.
Why did they die here? What happened to them?
Gotta die somewhere, right?
And Machu Picchu. Always wanted to see that. I never did. Why didn't I go with Owen when he asked? Stupid. Should have gone.
Well, bye. Okay. Super depressing audio messages of the dead. Let's see. Pep and Primus. I was once thought of the best joke in the universe, but I was so high that I laughed my ass. I forgot before having a chance to tell it to anyone. That is a tough problem to have. The joke that no one can ever hear. I'm sure it was very funny. James, what did you think of the season 2 finale of Mando? Been dying to ask you a question about it. I watched the other day, and let's make it. No, I haven't watched any more Mando. Sorry, I've just been so busy, like between work and this channel. I haven't had time or the energy. I want to, though.
Shall soon dissolve like snow. The sun forbear to shine, but God who called me here below will be
All right. That one takes the award for creepiest audio message I've ever heard. Can we hear this one? Perhaps? Oh, there we go.
And maybe that's all I need, you know? That moment the door opened and you were standing there wearing that retro weave dress and the way you smiled. I had to look away or you were gonna see it. On my face. What had just blossomed inside me, you know? It was just an instant, but I knew we'd be forever.
It's kind of a lot for a 6-year-old to take in.
And pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Death. I'm sorry. It's been a while. Oh, these meds Johnny gave us are really something.
Woo!
Okay, from the top, kids. Hail Mary, full of grace.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously? Record our thoughts for posterity? Great idea, Director Evans. Like I haven't done enough for posterity already. Like I wouldn't be here like this if not for posterity. I'm done with posterity. Posterity can go.
He seems upset. Whoa! Oh, my dad's gonna kill me.
Found me. Ross found me. Down here. I'm coming.
Better hide that Bluetooth headset, or he's gonna be mad.
Oh, Mother be praised. Come, girl. Take my hand. You don't belong down there. Come. Such places are forbidden, Aloy.
I fell in.
They are of the metal world. What is
We're
that?
only into soul and R&B. You know this.
Did you find it down there?
No.
Give it to me.
No.
Aloy, such things are dangerous.
No!
Stop being such a Luddite, Dad. I wish I could get a beard braid like that, though. That's pretty good.
Well, if you're gonna go sneaking away from home, you'll need to know how to survive in the wild. Come, Aloy. Home now. But starting tomorrow, you will learn to hunt.
Yeah. I can see your blood pressure, Dad. It's way too much information. It's like, Dad, you didn't take your blood pressure medicine. I can tell. And these kids always on their phones.
All these shapes. What do they mean?
Take your bow.
Bow.
Bow?
And enough muttering to that plaything. We descend to the valley now. Follow.
All right, let's shoot some stuff. That's why we're here, right? With our bow.
The wilds can be dangerous, Aloy. You will need to stay close and do as I say.
I know.
Now, you're still scratched up from that fall you took yesterday. So let's start there. Take this medicine pouch. I'll show you how to fill it.
Oh, yeah. Medicine pouch.
See this plant over here? It's called salve brush. Come, gather its berries in your pouch.
Yeah.
Good. Now eat the berries.
Okay.
Blech.
Bleh.
They may taste bitter, but they can save your life. Always keep your pouch full of medicinal berries, flowers, and plants.
Where are we?
This valley is just a part of All Mother's embrace.
Embrace.
The Nora tribe watches these lands and keeps out the most dangerous machines. Usually.
The world that they've created here is just so unique. Like it's post-apocalyptic, but just so far into the
Further
future.
downriver, we'll find a herd of machines.
It's beyond
teach
what
you how to
anybody's
Are
really
they dangerous?
done before.
All machines are dangerous, Aloy. Their power must be respected. But I will be beside you.
He's such a much nicer father than Kratos. Oh,
Aloy, a machine's coming. Crouch and follow me into the tall grass.
a machine, huh?
There. Now stay low.
Little one.
No, Aloy. Such machines are called watchers. You must learn to avoid their gaze. If you are to survive in the wilds, I will show you. Listen close and do as I do. Stay still. Wait for it to pass.
Man, after watching Black Mirror, those things creep me out.
Follow me across the trail to that tall grass.
Sure thing, Pop.
Oh, another one. Let it pass.
They're just robotic velociraptors. Don't worry about it. Oh, hi. These things not have like heat sensors or infrared or anything like that. I think would be pretty easy to spot.
This way. The slower you move, the quieter you'll be. And crouched walking is quieter than upright. Wait for it.
Like robot dinosaurs. Who'd have thought?
That's the last of them. Let's move on.
The last of them? Much better than The Last of Us.
You did well. They didn't see or hear you.
Just crawling through the bushes.
That herd should be just ahead.
Like her fuzzy little pants.
Who's that?
Ignore him.
But why's he up there?
He's training for Ultimate Ninja Warrior.
He's smiling at us.
Looks like Blippi.
Get back where you belong. Dad, where are you?
Ignore him. We are outcasts and he is of the tribe.
Maybe he doesn't like the tribe.
And he is a fool. Come now, let's find that herd. Follow.
Ooh, stuff. Just take this tree with me. With my little 6-year-old arms.
There. See them? These are called striders.
Strider!
Ha! Get!
Why'd
They're
you
robot
chase them out?
horses.
To show you how some machines startle easily if they detect you and run away. They're best approached by stealth. Don't worry. We'll catch up with them further down the valley. You'll see.
Do you know what you're doing, Dad?
Now, I want you to find some rocks that fit the cup of your hand.
Why?
Do as I say, Aloy, and gather the rocks. I will show you how to use them. Those will do. Follow.
That'll do, pig. That'll do. And get more rocks. And more rocks. Get so many rocks. Get herbs. Yeah! I can't not pick stuff up, you know? I think I've got a problem. Alright, I'll skip that one on purpose for
Aloy, come now.
progress' sake. I'm coming.
Aloy, over here.
I'm coming.
There's the herd. All right, it's time to throw some rocks.
But rocks can't hurt machines, right?
No, but they can distract them. Draw them into traps. Like that watcher over there.
Ooh.
They must be dealt with, or it will warn the herd and send them running before we get in range.
Warn them? How?
The machines speak to each other, Aloy.
They go beep, beep,
Unless
boop,
they're
boop.
first silenced. Now you stay here on the ridge. On my signal, throw rocks and draw the watcher over to me. Wait for my signal.
Oh. Ah.
Aloy, throw a rock near me.
Oi. Get it! Oh, nice. Altitude cancel. Well, that's pretty cool. Can I come
There.
down?
Come, girl, it's safe now.
Get my rock back.
Harvest the kill so I can teach you how to make arrows.
Whoa. Metal shards and a sparker.
Good. Now, gather stalks of ridgewood from the plants over there.
Ridgewood.
Good. I see you've already gathered stalks of ridgewood. Use the stalks
Just told me
as
to.
arrow shafts and metal shards for arrowheads.
Oh, weapon wheel. Select arrow using R and press and hold X. Ah. Craft. Cool.
You'll never run out of arrows if you know how to craft what you need. Let's put those arrows to use.
5-minute crafts. Oh, I can't wait.
Here, stay low in the grass and be quiet. It's time to
Ooh.
make your first kill, Aloy. Strider, one of the weaker machines. But even a weak machine can kill a hunter if she's careless. You must study your prey. Its hide is thick, but there are spots where it is vulnerable, like its eye. Can you guess another?
It's butt.
The canister on its back. Is that a weakness?
Yes. How did you guess that?
The device.
Mind control.
Showed me.
But that plaything? Stop playing games.
Ah, you thought it was a good
Take down
answer.
that strider.
You thought I came up with it.
Target the eye or the canister. And if it charges, be ready to roll out of the way.
Roll out. All right. Hold R2. Whoa.
Keep firing!
Oh, cool. Neat.
You did well today, but you have much to learn. Tomorrow, we train again. What was that?
That boy. The one running the brave trails.
Follow Aloy, quick!
I like this character, but his voice acting isn't the best. It's a little cheesy. I got little stubby legs. Wait up. Liking this jam. Need some bread for this jam. Oh. That didn't feel good.
I can do nothing. It's only a matter of time before the machines find that boy and kick him to death. But if I shoot, it'll cause a stampede and they will trample him.
But I can see the paths they take.
Stop telling stories.
I'm not. I can sneak through.
You will not.
I've got my magical devil eye. It helps me see things that are unnatural. Don't fear the tech, old man. Hold on, let me check out the chat real quick. Let's see, Pepin, if this was reality, that chip would have been filled with dank memes and trap memes. Yeah, no doubt. I just want to fill a thumb drive with just nonsense memes for posterity and just like dig it. Put it in a hole somewhere in my yard so that someday, like 100 years in the future, people are like, what the heck is this? Solid Strife. What's up, James? Just dropping a line. Got to get back to work. Super excited for you to be playing this. I'll catch it on YouTube. Thanks for hopping in, Solid Strife. Sorry, I probably didn't respond quick enough, so you're probably gone. But that's okay. Thanks for hopping in. Jack Moore. James, are you a fan of Dragon Ball Z? I've been spending most of my free time rewatching some of the older seasons. Jack Moore. I am a big fan of Dragon Ball Z. I don't have it in here. In fact, I've got some Dragon Ball Z patches on my my jumpsuit. But oh yeah, I love Dragon Ball Z. Been a fan since way back when. So it's good stuff. I actually have all of the manga collected. I hunted across several different stores in Japan to get all. I think there's 42 of them. All 42 or 43 of them. So I'm actually rereading it right now. So yeah, I love it. Audible Fart. Hey, James in chat. Hey, Audible Fart. What's up? Sneak past these robot horsies. Highlight track. Oh, cool. If I turn it off,
slowly and quiet.
Oh, and then he'll turn around. Turn around, bright eyes. Oh, yeah. Here you go. Here's another patch my lovely wife got for me to put on the jacket. So yes, I love Dragon Ball. There you go. I don't know if you can see it. Yes. Anyway. Alright, get out of here, you. Oh. Yeah, here's more evidence in case you didn't believe me. This is Dragon Ball number 1. So yeah. Bow. It's good stuff. So yeah, I'm rereading through it. Thank you. Everything's all spread out. Oh, here we go. I gotta gather the wood, right? Okay, so now... Oh, I see. Now I gotta scan this guy's track. Okay, cool. His fan score is over 9,000! That's right. Yeah, if you could just go somewhere else, that'd be great. Thank you.
Got to be careful.
Get that herb. Get them sticks. Alright, who's next? How am I gonna get across this river? Oh, it's a piggy. It's just a boar. It's kind of funny that they get along, though. How's this gonna work? I'm so scared. The robot dinosaur doggy.
See their paths.
Oh, he's probably gonna see me when he turns around. Ah! Oh my goodness. Woo! Danger, danger, danger. Woo! Okay, this will be the place to go. These are really inept robots.
There he is.
What's up, kid?
Hey.
What? How is this?
Ugh.
Me.
How do you know to avoid them?
I told you, my devil implant.
How are you doing this?
Magic, okay?
How is this possible?
He's just incredulous. How are you doing this? How is this possible? What on earth is going on? Alright. What gave you this capability?
So, it is no plaything.
Wait. Oh, Mother, bless that girl. Bless you both.
Boy!
She saved me. I just wanted...
Boy! Seal your lips.
Oh, here's Kratos. Boy!
They are outcasts, both. And she is motherless.
She came from somewhere.
Come now. Back to Mother's heart.
She can just grow out of the trees. He probably would have been better off just
Boy should
staying
not have spoken to us.
staying on the
It's
ground.
against tribal law. We'll go home now. Follow.
I know the way.
It is known. So say we all.
Seal your lips. Seal your lips. Seal your lips.
Oh. Ouch.
Stay away, no mother.
Oh. There is no mother. Flashpoints offer moments of emotional choice. How Aloy expresses her personality is up to you. Choose Fist, and Aloy will confront the challenge directly. Choose Brain, and Aloy will use her insight. Oh, I can't read it. I can't read that fast. Okay. ugly kid.
Away from there. Back to picking berries.
I'm sick of berries. It's all we ever eat.
You're bleeding. Let me have a look. Here, hold still.
Thanks, Dad. Just in time to be no help whatsoever.
Why am I an outcast?
Aloy, this is not the time.
Who was my mother?
Aloy, I've told you before, that's not for us to know. You were just a newborn when the matriarchs brought you to me.
So the matriarchs, they know?
It's not so simple.
It is.
But they know.
Aloy, we are outcasts.
So how do I make them tell me?
The matriarchs? There is a way, perhaps.
So tell me.
It would be dangerous.
How?
It would take years of training.
I don't care. How do I do it?
What else is he gonna
Tell
do?
me.
Probably gonna
The
train
proving.
anyway.
The tribe's rite of passage held every year. Those who pass become braves. But to the one who wins, the matriarchs grant a boon.
A boon?
Yes, whatever the winner wants.
Then I'll do it. Whatever it takes. I'll win the proving.
I see. We'd best get
See, it
started.
is Ultimate Ninja Warrior. I
Training
was.
will be hard. And it'll take years.
Start training? Yes. Follow.
Oh, we're gonna need a montage! Montage! Oh, rabbit. Ah. She's not quite there yet, but she's getting better. That's why we're having the montage. Use the force. Oh, you're not ready yet. What do these people do if you get a broken leg? We put berries on it, of course. We're gonna find out. Oh, smooth transition. I like that. That was pretty cool. Just like Lara Croft, but way cooler. Oh! Look at that. You don't need my help anymore. And that's how you do a montage, folks. Actual footage of James as a child. Oh, actually. Rost, I will teach you how to hunt, Kratos. Boy, I'm hungry. Feed us.
Rost!
Yeah. Go in the direction of deer, I believe is his
Where is
words.
he? 2 days before the proving and he goes off without me? He wouldn't do that.
Level 3? I didn't know I got level 2. Skills. Now this is a skills menu. Look at how clean this is. I'm kind of a design nerd. I've got a graphic design background, and so like I always gush over like really good well-designed menus and games and stuff, like the user interfaces and things like that. Like if it's bad, it's really obviously bad, and if it's good, it's usually pretty obviously good. And I like this because it's all on one page, easy to read. I'd say like God of War was a really good game, but the menu was kind of there was a lot of information. It was kind of a bit much. I still didn't really get acclimated to it. Map. Oh, cool 3D map. Oh, this reminds me of Skyrim, but more zoomed in. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, I don't wanna spoil it all, but I kind of like this game. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, what was I gonna say? So Paul said actual footage of James as a child. We'll see. I've got. Look at this. Look at this cute little bugger. Look at that. Yeah. You're not too far off, actually, because look at this little ginger demon. Man, I used to be cute. Anyway. Maybe that's why I relate to Aloy. It's just the ginger outcast. I have a mom, though, so there's that. So let's see. Prowler, Brave, Forager, Traveler. God, how many points do I have? 3? Man. Are these the ones I already know? Oh, no, these are the ones I can learn. Okay. Oh, it's so much stuff. Silent strike. Press R1 to perform a silent takedown on small machines and humans or deal high damage to medium enemies. Ooh. That's good. Time slows while aiming during a jump or slide. That's cool too. Ooh. Completely silent. Silent but deadly. Oh, slow down time. R1 for a high damage attack on downed enemies. That's good. Light spear attacks have an increased chance to knock off armor and components. Lure call. Use from the tools menu to lure a single enemy to your position. The target will be the closest, most centered in Aloy's view. Huh. Speeds up healing from the medicine pouch. Gather additional natural resources when foraging. It's also good. Kind of a passive thing. We have Traveler. Shard Salvager. Like. Disassemble resources and modification to 50% of their metal shard value. Ooh. Man, I don't even know where to begin. Silent Strike looks pretty cool. It kind of depends on like what's ahead. I'm going to need more time to look at these. Josiah, this is probably one of my favorite open world games. I loved exploring this world. It's pretty good so far. Pepin, I wish part 2 of Ghost of Tsushima type of exploring. No HUD and stuff, just the environment guiding you. That would be cool. Oh, okay. So I kind of need to plan ahead a little bit and see what I really want. Strike from above. I kind of like that. Further reduces your visibility to enemies when crouching. Also good. Oh, man. Heavy weapons? What the heck is that? Cannon? Critical hits deal more damage. Precision. Light spear attacks have a greatly increased chance to knock off armor components. Oh, okay, so it's just more of the same. Ooh. What was this one? Lure call? I just don't know. Let's start with, I mean, I kind of like the sneaky stuff. Let's do a little bit of this, little bit of that. I kind of like this too. Just doing a little extra. A little extra. And then... We'll get more resources. How about that? All right. We'll do that for now. Oh, can I go pick that up? Your spear can knock off machine armor using R1. Oh. Whoa. Take that. You. Hey, reindeer. So wait, how did I do the crafting? Ah, yes. Fire arrows. Cool. So I need sticks, triangles, and special component X. Oh, okay, so I can hot swap the ammo. That's neat. What else we got? What else we got? Got some meat over here. It's good. Yeah, I really hope they do a like PS5 update with 60 frames per second. I've been so spoiled by some of the updates I've gotten already. Oh, cool. Quick save. It's a bonfire. Medicine. It's medicinal. I still got my Bluetooth. All right. But, you know, I really like how they did the kind of tutorial and going through Aloy's backstory as a little kid, because you sort of, you know, you get her motivation for what she's trying to do in her quest right from the get-go. In a really easy and simple, straightforward, easy to understand way.
He said we'd go hunting this morning. Why isn't he here? Where's he gone to?
I might do my hair look like Aloy's.
Can't be too prepared.
Oh, wait. Destroying all the dummy deer targets in game is a trophy? Well, let's see. Okay, so that health, that green bar there is how much medicine I have in the medicine pouch. And then the red bar is my health. That's cool. Here you. Oh, I get you. You gotta like whack off all the pieces first. Get you. Oh, so there's a much heavier attack. Well, I got those. Oh wait, there's more. Oh, jeez. I'm so sick of these targets. Oh, there's one more. Man, do they need so many targets? God, there's another one.
Easy, easy.
Easy, easy. Right before she just destroys her stuff for no reason. The voices in my head told me I'd get a trophy if I did this. Can I sharpen my stuff? Maybe not. Alright, let's keep going. There must be more deer somewhere. Is his name Rost or Roast? I can't remember. Is it Rost? Like Rastafarian?
What's he doing up there? He's just standing there. What's going on with him?
What indeed? Well. Oh.
Aloy, you're here.
Oh.
Did you want to be alone?
No. We must speak. I've been thinking about your training, Aloy. You've learned to hunt, learned to survive. But I fear there's a lesson I failed to teach you. Would you learn it now?
Of course.
I
I'll
would.
always learn what you have to teach.
There has been some trouble recently. It affords an opportunity to learn this lesson, but it will be dangerous. You must come prepared, or you will die. Descend into the embrace and hunt until you have gathered the parts for fire arrows.
Fire arrows? What kind of trouble are we talking about?
Once you have the parts, you will meet me there, at the gate beyond the village of Mother's Heart.
The North Gate? At the edge of the embrace?
Yes. Now be on your way.
Is something else bothering you?
No, I'm fine.
Are you worrying about what happens after the proving?
What happens is clear. You will be accepted as one of the tribe, and I will still be an outcast, to be shunned.
Rost, even if the tribe accepts me, I won't...
There is much to do, Aloy. We'll discuss this later.
Or not.
Okay. Anything else you want me to do while I'm down in the embrace?
Odd Grata might be out of food by now. You could hunt a week's worth of meat for her, if you find the time.
Wouldn't mind if she'd say thanks just once.
Grata follows the law. Her silence towards us is honorable, not an insult.
If you say so.
It's funny her name is Grata, but she doesn't say thanks.
I'll go gather the parts, but I'm also going to pay Karst a visit.
She's got no gratitude.
That man breaks the law every time he speaks to you.
And I'm glad he does. I want to buy a tripcaster, and no other trader will sell to outcasts.
Stock it with ammunition, then. You'll find use for that weapon tonight.
That sounds ominous. All right. See you at the North Gate.
Odd Grata. All right. There we go. So that's where I started. So this is the embrace. Oh, wow. Yeah, this place is big. Okay. Neat. Cherbik, hey James, Horizon Zero Dawn, nice, great game. It is a great game, I'm enjoying it. Pepin, will your YouTube streaming schedule be the same as Twitch? Yes! Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock, roughly, give or take. So yeah, I don't plan on changing that. So nothing will change on your end except where to watch them.
Something's really bothering him.
Yeehaw!
He's wrong.
Oh, bunny. I can modify my stuff. Oh, that's cool. Carjaw Hunter Boat. So I need Ridgewood, Metal Shards, and Blaze. Oh. Back here, bunny. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, bunny. I'm gonna eat you. Ooh. Medicine pouch is full. Where'd you go, bun? Oh, thank you. I'll hail the drink fairy for keeping me hydrated in this trying time. I forgot how to drink. I guess use that drink fairy emote while you still can. I don't know if I can use custom emotes on YouTube streaming, so do it while you can. Yeah. There we go. All right. Well, I gotta go this way. I really want that rabbit, though.
It's heavy. Well, it's going wide.
Hey, bunny. Would you hold still? Yeah! Oh. Take it all. I got a rabbit bone. Yum. Who's lighting these torches all the time? It seems like a thankless job. Oh, fast travel. Nice.
I've never gone beyond this valley. That'll change after the proving. 2 days. 2 days until I get answers. 2 days and I'll know who she was. And why I was cast out at birth. As if there could be an excuse for that. Alright. Time to gather the parts for some fire arrows. I should find a herd.
Have you heard? You heard with Purd. Turberg, I was only now able to start watching. Are you leaving Twitch, James? Yes! This is my last week on Twitch. I'm going to be streaming on YouTube going forward after this Thursday. Same time, different place. Ooh. Okay, so there's a herd down there. So wait, that's this way. Right? Yeesh.
Mother's heart. 2 more days, and I'll know what it's like in there. It's so many people crammed into one place. I guess no one ever gets lonely in there.
You guys want to let me in? I'm probably going to win. Proving. Might as well just preemptively accept me into your tribe. Right? What's up, y'all? Just don't look. Just don't look. You know, if you say that, you're going to make her want to stay out of spite. You realize that. Alright. Let's get some blaze. Well, this game's just perfect for 420, isn't it? We're getting medicinal herbs and some blaze and some tasty meat. Got the munchies. Let's get this turkey. Ooh. The heck? They got 3D holographic billboards over here? That's weird. Oh, I guess I can read that because of my little thingy. That's pretty cool. It's that little Google Translate on her head. Neat. Ah, this game makes me want to go camping. What the heck is that? Oh. Ah. Uh-oh. I might be made. Nobody here. Uh-oh. Go, you fool.
Calm, calm.
Shoot. These guys are persistent, huh?
Back to your business.
I guess I should be careful out in the wilderness. Now let's see. Where's my other objective? Okay, that's where Karst is, so. Let's get my blaze and my shards. This freeze rhyme root. Ah, Mother's Cradle. Oh. Let's go up here, huh?
I'll do what I have to.
Ha ha ha! Gotcha. As long as you don't have laser beams and can't jump up here, I should be okay, right? Oh, you got laser beams. Okay. Was not expecting that, if I'm being honest. Boom! Anybody else want to go? That's pretty cool. What's up, Shining Lugia? That was pretty neat. I think the device syncs with her knowledge. That's pretty cool.
Quiet now.
Mother's Cradle. Lots of goodies. Strider lens. Oh. Uh-oh. Hey, buddy. Oh, gotcha. I forget I got a spear, too. Metal shards. Take those. Oh, I should make some arrows. I like it. I like this game. Need more blaze. Medicine pouches. Does it show where the herd is, or is it just always in this general vicinity, I guess? Oh, I see them. They moved over there. Oh, there's a whole bunch. Oh, wait. No, that's a turkey. Or a dinosaur or something. Let's go check it. Let's go check out these guys. There's a piggy.
Gotta put up a fight.
Boom! Oh, shoot. Wrong button. Ah! I made a huge mistake. Not over here. Ouch! Shoot, you wasn't kidding about getting kicked to death. Ka! Miss. It's okay. It's pretty fun. Just chasing the herd, slowly taking them out. More blaze. More blaze. All right. Get my blaze on. Oh, I should use my health. Oh, that's a cool system, so you never use too much.
For later.
It just takes however much you need. I like it. Pretty smart. Pretty clever. I guess I could have taken that thing out without, you know, wasting arrows. Ooh. What we got? Ooh.
These will keep.
Mother's He Art. This type of combat will feel amazing with the adaptive triggers. Yeah, no doubt. I hope they do an update and add in all the cool features of the PS5. Jack Moore, I need to think about going to bed. I have been up about 22 hours at this point. Goodness, Jack. Yeah, get some sleep, buddy. I'm probably not going to be on a whole lot longer tonight. I'm kind of tired myself. I've been burning the candle at both ends the past couple days, so I feel you. I mean, I haven't been up for 22 hours, but yeah. If you're tired, go to sleep. Oh, shoot. More horsies. Oh, I can take him out.
You're going down.
Boom! Ah, that just feels good. It really does. Nobody here?
I can get out of this.
Boom. Boom. All I gotta do is smack it. Oh, he's limping. Huh! Wonder how much of a threat he is at this point. Not much. Brr, 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 brr. Ooh, I'm gonna get your sweet spot. Oh, shoot. Or not. Oh, my audio got messed up. Hold up. Let's see. Pep and Primus, this is interesting. I don't remember having weather changing like that. For me, this area was sunny the entire time. Yeah, it did kind of suddenly get dark, didn't it? Barbara, James, you going to watch Mortal Kombat this Friday? I mean, I wasn't planning on it, but I mean, if the opportunity presents itself, maybe I will. What is it being streamed on any kind of streaming service, or is it going to be just in theaters, or what? Because if it's in theaters, I'm not going to go see it. But if it's streaming, I might watch it. Shining Lugia, I suspect they'll be leaving the DualSense features for the second game. I wouldn't expect an update, but I'd be happy to be wrong. I mean, they've been updating some PS4 games that I honestly didn't think they would. Like, they updated Ratchet & Clank to like 60 frames per second. And I feel like there was another one recently that they also updated. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, you never know. But the next one, yeah, for sure, it's gonna be really nice. Oh, I didn't fix my thing. There we go. Oh, that was me I fixed. Need to fix the game. There we are. We'll be on HBO Max. Okay, in cinema and HBO Max. Well, then I probably won't watch it for a while. I'm not interested enough to watch it to actually like pay money. Oh. Tag you. Be intense hunting music. What are you doing? Well, I'm gonna get you.
It's off.
Oh! Your component has been removed. Let's go stab him. Let's go stab him real good. Or swing at him. Ooh. I can see why everybody likes this game. It's really good. Crafting, modify your weapons or outfits. Let's see. Oh, cool. Lightweight bow trades power for faster reload and firing time and is good for short to medium range combat. Fire arrows can ignite blaze canisters and backpacks can be modified. Empty slot. The slot can be filled with a modification item. Modifications can be obtained from hunting machines or by trading with merchants. I see. I got a plus 5% damage coil. If you equip a mod in a full slot, the old mod will be lost. Tinker skill not learned. I guess once you equip it, you can't take it out until you get that skill. Well, might as well. Hey! Cool. Well, 5% damage is good. There's somebody else here still that I don't know about. Oh, yes. Kaboom! Go get him. The hunt begins. You ain't going nowhere. Kya!
The machine saw me.
Oh! I guess I can't attack in the water, which makes sense. I can stealth swim? That's pretty cool. I'm gonna get ya. Just you wait, son. Just you wait. I'm just gonna shoot you in the head.
More than equipped to take you on.
Gotcha. I know I'm wasting arrows. I don't care. Look at all these parts. Cool. Alright, now where to? I killed that whole herd. Look at me being a genocidal maniac. Mother's Cradle. Strider Site. Runes. Campfire. New quest. Okay, cool. Let's see. Shining Lugia. This game has slightly weaker world building than The Witcher 3, but the combat is so much better it brings the two games on par. Yeah, maybe. I think it's got a pretty cool world. The Witcher world is kind of overwhelming at first. It's kind of on par with like Game of Thrones as far as like all the different countries and families and different groups you have to sort of memorize. It's kind of a lot to take in. There's a high learning curve. I like that this was a little more straightforward and they're kind of slowly building on it. Whereas in The Witcher, they're just like, here, we're just going to assume you know who all these people are and what all these countries' leaders look like. And it's like, the Redania, Nilfgaard? Who? Why am I supposed to care? I like the straightforward nature of this because it's just like, you want to know who your mom is, and these old ladies won't tell you. So you got to win this contest, and they'll tell you. Okay. Sure. I can dig that. All right, let's go talk to Radagast, or Karst. Let's see. James, have you played Monster Hunter? I played one Monster Hunter game on the 3DS, and I didn't really care for it. Just wasn't really my thing. Yeah. I don't know why. I just couldn't get into it. Monster Hunter's cool as hell. I mean, I know everybody really likes it. It just didn't really click with me. I don't know why. Jack Moore. All right, James, I'm out of here. I'm dozing off at this point. Catch you on the next stream. Catch you, Jack Moore. Thanks for hopping in. Get some rest. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Have a good night. Mother's Cradle.
Why can't she just leave the tribe alone?
I don't know. I'm just pesky that way. I really want to make friends. What a passive-aggressive punishment, though. It's like, we're not going to kill you or harm you in any way, but we're just going to ignore you and not talk to you. Like, the old cold shoulder.
Time to see Karst and get a tripcaster.
Yeah. Whatever that is.
No one else around. Looks safe to meet. There he is. Looks nervous.
Oh, nice! Yeah! Sorry, Karst. I'm on a mission.
Well, well, well. An outcast on my doorstep. All mother protect me.
He looks like Liam
You saw
Neeson.
me the way you keep looking every other direction to make sure no one's watching. Careful there, or you'll sprain your neck.
It's always a pain in the neck when you show up, girl, one way or another.
Is there a reason why you're acting so cranky today?
Once you run the proving and get made a brave, you'll deal with traitors in Mother's Heart. Maybe I don't like losing customers.
Traitors who don't break the law and deal with outcasts, you mean?
That's right. Our days of crime will be behind us, so long as you keep quiet.
Are you worried I'm going to tell someone that you trade with outcasts?
I don't think you're the kind who talks, but you never know.
You can stop worrying. The secret's safe with me.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But I don't mind hearing it.
I want to know more.
Why do you take the risk? Trading with outcasts?
Every time you ask. If a big, meaningful talk is what you're after, move along.
It's because you used to be one, isn't it?
Yeah. Got caught poking around one of the metal ruins out beyond the Embrace. Matriarch said I was tainted and gave me 5 years.
What did you see in the ruins?
Nothing I can make sense of. After my shunning, I tried living back in Mother's Heart, but everyone I knew had moved on, and there were so many people everywhere I turned. I like it better out here.
The only person I've ever told about our trades is Rost.
Yeah, well, not like he can.
I got it at Rost.
Wanted to. Law and duty sort of a man, that Rost. I don't know how you stand it.
You really don't know why he was cast out?
I've told you no. I don't think anyone knows what he did, but it must have been serious because his term is for life.
Last time I visited, you had a tripcaster available for trade. Still got it?
I do. But you'd need to bring me a scrapper lens. What can I say? Special weapons don't come cheap.
Oh, I can pay. Took down a scrapper not long ago. Stripped out the lens in perfect condition.
I'll be the judge of that. Show me.
Oh, I got your scrapper lens right here. Uh-huh. I got a watcher lens and a strider lens.
I thought you wanted a tripcaster.
Oh.
I'm ready to trade when you are.
I don't know how this works. I'm sorry. I'm an outcast. Weapons. Tripcaster. It's right there in front of my face. This weapon creates traps which detonate when the tripwire connecting two anchor points is broken. It is best used across enemy patrol paths or in narrow spaces. Can be modified. Cool. Play movie. Oh, neat. They give me a little demonstration. Oh, cool. So you can herd them into a trap. I like it. I'll buy it. What else you got? Warbow?
Now that you've got yourself a tripcaster, practice how to use it someplace else, all right? My life's exciting enough without a bunch of shock wire booby traps to trip over.
Really? Could have fooled me.
Ugh.
Will you be around later, in case I want to make another trade?
I'll be here. Same as usual, bring me the parts you harvest from any machines you hunt. The better the parts, the more shards I'll pay. Be sure to take a close look at my inventory, though. Who knows? Maybe I've got something that could give you an edge in the proving.
Okay.
I guess that concludes our business.
All right. Good luck in the proving. Blessing of All Mother and all that.
I've got what I need. Time to meet Rost at the North Gate.
Well, let's do it. Holding L1. Oh, cool. So it's just like a little crossbow that shoots an electric fence. Aim at the ground near an enemy and fire at 2 spots to place a shock wire. It will stun an enemy that crosses the wire. Cool. Let's go see what old Rost has to allow. Wherever he is. So how do I... Oh, can I not fast travel yet? Need a travel pack. Ah, that's how they get you. That's how they get you. That's fine, that's fine. I should probably stay on the roads, huh? This is some pretty unpredictable weather, though. What the heck was that? What kind of creature was that? Come here, piggy. Where'd you go? I ran off. Oh well. We'll just stick to this road. Let's see. The only thing... Oh, here we go. Shining Loogie, I'd highly suggest downloading the Monster Hunter Rise demo to try. The modern 2 games are significantly different to the 3DS ones. I'll give it a shot. I'm always willing to try it. Give it another chance. Monster Hunter Rise. I'll check that out. Turbik, the only thing about this game I wish they would have had is full swimming underwater. That's why I was excited to see Aloy doing deep diving in the Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West trailer. That extra layer of gameplay is perfect for this game. Cool, cool. Barbus, Monster Hunter World and PS4 was pretty awesome. Turbik, trust me, James, you'll need the Tripcaster throughout the game. You tried Neo? Pepin asks. No, I've not. But that one's kind of on my list of ones to try. It looks kind of like Sekiro. I like the Japanese mythology and sort of ghost stories they got going on. What's up, piggy?
Explosions and shouts from outside the embarks.
Don't fall.
I wonder what's going on.
Ooh, meat. Hey, buddy.
All Mother protect me. I think she's trying to have a conversation.
These passive-aggressive people. Oh my gosh. I think she's trying to have a conversation. My mother told me not to talk to strange women. All Mother protect me. I don't know why that's funny to me. It's a girl.
There he is.
Aloy, you're here.
I'm trying to find Rost.
You have the firearms.
I do. Those explosions and shouts beyond the embrace. Is that the trouble you were talking about?
You will know soon enough. Until then, we wait for dark.
Wait for dark. I don't understand. Those explosions are outside the embrace. What can we do from in here?
The lesson will be taught in due time, Aloy. Till then, we wait.
I saw Karst and got that tripcaster I was talking about.
I hate to think what that outlawed trader charged for a weapon of that make.
It wasn't cheap, but the caster is worth it.
Perhaps. You'll know it's worth soon enough.
Oh, yeah.
Look, Rost. I've thought it through, and I'm not going to shun you after the proving, okay? I won't do it. I'm not about to pretend that you never raised me.
Aloy, the law forbids all contact.
It does, and I don't care. I know what duty means for you, Rost, but all tribal law has ever done for me is take things away. And that's not gonna happen again.
Aloy, I must obey the law.
And so you will. I knew you'd say that, so this is what we'll do. I'll come to you in secret. No one will see me, so I won't get in trouble. And I know you won't talk to me because it's against the law, but I'll talk to you. It'll be my crime, not yours. You'll just listen. And that's how we'll handle this.
You've put a lot of thought into this.
I know.
What does he care? I mean, he's already outcast.
Yes. So it is.
Still
Let's go to bed.
Before dark. I guess I'll get some rest.
Good idea. There'll be no time for sleep tonight.
All right. Ooh. Are we supposed to do something when you do that?
Opening a gate for an outcast?
Some who are shunned reaped honor before disgrace.
So much for tribal law.
I spoke to no one, and now we must both keep silent, for we are outside of the embrace. These are the true wilds, Aloy, with threats unlike any you have ever faced.
That carcass. What sort of beast was that?
The tribe calls it a sawtooth, and it's something new. Something angry.
So
Since they
mad.
first started appearing 10 years ago, they have killed many braves.
Yeah.
Let me just take all this free stuff. Thank you very much. Dang, that thing had 8 blaze on it already? Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Follow the path. It's not far.
That cabin. What happened to it?
A machine, that's what.
What sort of machine does that?
The sort of machine you're hunting now.
Oh. I see.
Luminous braiding.
I'll watch your carcass. I'll harvest the parts.
Watch your surroundings.
There's a piggy, and another piggy, and a creepy man. Oh. And a robot. All right. Let's see, Pepin. I gotta head out too, James. I most likely catch the last stream on Thursday. Happy machine hunting. Thank you, Pepin. Appreciate it. we'll just sneak by. We'll be sneaky today. You didn't see nothing, alright? Golly, Rost. Give it all away. Ha! Gotcha, son. I forgot I could do that. That was pretty cool. Ooh. Dang. Tons of stuff. Anything on you? No?
An entire lodge wrecked by sawtooths? How many were there?
I didn't bring you here to answer questions, Aloy. I brought you here to deal with that.
Oh. Oh, it's like a saber-toothed tiger. It's a sawtooth.
Huge. How do you defeat it?
That will be for you to decide. This hunt is yours to make, Aloy. Yours alone. No matter what happens, I will not intervene.
Yeah, you will.
You are on your own.
I should stay out of sight. I can use the tall grass to approach. Okay, let's see. Where can I place my traps?
Ooh. Trip caster time. Alright, let's. How big of an area do I need for these traps? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Here we go. Get some of those fire arrows I've heard so much about. Actually, I wonder if I could scan this thing, maybe. Ah!
Ready or not.
Oh, shoot.
It saw me.
Oh, shoot. Oh, jeez, I'm in trouble.
I should scan it. See if that reveals.
Oh, he's still on me. Oh, my gosh! Ah! Ah! shoot. This is rather intense. Oh, jeez. Ah! Okay. Nope. Still sees me. How do I get away from this thing? Ah, give me a break! Yep. Okay. Ah. Oh, did it actually? Ah, hold up. Ah! Oh my gosh, this is so intense. No! Oh, he's still going.
I need the right ammo.
Oh, okay. What do I need to craft these? Oh, I've got enough stuff.
Safe. For a few minutes, anyway. Quietly.
Oh! Oh, nice! Oh, that was pretty. Got it. Woo! Didn't expect that to take it down in one little hit.
Why did I bring you here?
Not to answer questions.
Aloy.
Survival requires perfection. It was a test to hone my skills against a dangerous new machine.
No. Follow. These are Nora hunting lands. They must be protected. If you hadn't destroyed the Sawtooth, how many Braves might it have killed or injured tomorrow? The lesson lives within the question, Aloy. For years, you've trained to win the Proving, but only for yourself. As a Brave, it will be your duty to fight for your tribe.
My tribe? You said I wouldn't need them.
But I never said the tribe wouldn't need you. The strength to stand alone, Aloy, is the strength to make a stand. To serve a purpose greater than yourself. That is the lesson you must learn. And remember it. After the Proving. And after I'm gone.
I can't wait to help the people that shunned me my whole life since I was a child. Really looking forward to lending them a hand.
Dawn has passed. This will be your last day in the Embrace as an outcast. Use the time to set your mind on the challenges before you. When it is time for you to go to Mother's Heart, I'll be waiting for you along the way.
I understand the final lesson, Rost.
Do you?
But if I'm going to stand for something, it'll have to be something I believe in.
Then I hope you find it, Aloy. I hope you do.
I'll go back to the cabin with you.
I'm not heading there just yet. I have other plans.
Oh. Such as?
I'll be waiting for you when it
Outcast
is time.
stuff.
I'll see you at Mother's Heart then.
See
You
ya.
will.
Woo! Okay, well that was intense and really fun. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Shining Luga, you made it out of notice, James, but that canister on the sawtooth was protected by armor. You need to use regular arrows for now to knock off the plating. Oh, then you can ignite it with the flame arrows. I see. Good to know. I did not notice that. Turbic, James just discovered and watched your video on moving to YouTube. Makes sense, man. I'll still be watching. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right. I'm going to call it good for tonight. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Thanks, everybody, for coming over to Twitch for these past few months and watching these streams. I've got one last stream on Twitch on Thursday, 8 o'clock. It's going to be my last one. I haven't decided what I'm going to play yet. I might just do something silly to commemorate the end of an era. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But anyway, for those people that are new and have found me on Twitch, you can find, I'm going to be moving back over to YouTube for my live stream, so you won't see me here anymore. Shed a tear. So you can check me out, YouTube, James Loves Games, Instagram, James Loves Games Official, and send me some cool stuff in the mail at P.O. Box 784, Stillwater, OK, 74076. So, anyway, thanks everybody for tuning in. This game is awesome. I'm looking forward to playing more of it. Yeah, I'll see you guys Thursday here on Twitch at 8. So, I'll see you. Whoa, that's just me. I'll see you guys next time on... Yes. Bye. Aloy, not a boy, but she's a joy to play as a character. This game is fun, hunting all these robots that look like horses. It's cool, but I'm an outcast. I couldn't finish the verse. Sorry, guys. I'll see you Thursday.